Coming up today on YOLO Texas.
Adventure on the Creek is all about bringing other community members to participate in a little friendly competition.
We've identified a need to get our kids, get them out, get them active.
Honor is a great community and a great place to be. Today we wanted to give an opportunity to show some other parts of our beautiful city.
Think about what imbibing is. It's about that transportive experience.
Join us on our trip across Texas.
We are here at Rotary Park in Del Rio, which I like to say is probably the pulse of the city just because it's always so lively, and it's lively here today because it's time for Adventure on the Creek. So what exactly is this race all about?
Adventure on the Creek is a creation of the Education Foundation. It's all about creating an atmosphere for teachers to have fun and then bring other community members to participate in a little friendly competition.
Yeah.
So we do a 6.5 mile bike ride, a 2.75 mile run, and then the kayaking is about maybe a mile and a quarter or something like that. About an hour and a half of competition.
So we're gonna have her give the countdown. I think we are just about ready to begin. So Aerin, you ready to go?
Let's do this.
All right.
Are y'all ready? Race begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, here we go. We got our first cyclist coming. Since we're spectators, we gotta do our job and cheer them on. Woohoo! Let's go! Yeah! There you go. There you go, there you go. All these athletes are super inspiring, extra motivation.
So everybody is welcome to come participate on Adventure on the Creek. So we want every year to get bigger because the bigger it is, the more success it is for our teachers and our students, and it's just fun.
So we just got word that the next leg is starting where they're transitioning from running to kayaking, and I think I found a good spot to take it all in. Really cool, neat event. I love how the community comes together to support everyone. I'm gonna do my part cheering them on. Let's go!
You know, at times I wanted to just stop and look at the view. It was real nice, super beautiful. Man, it felt great. I felt relieved. It was tiring. The kayaking was very tiring. Looking for my dad and my friend was there who ran.
It's a wonderful race and it's all for a cause, and the fact that you get to highlight the beautiful parts of Del Rio is an extra plus on top of that. So can't wait for next year.
Hey, I hope you join. Bring a team.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Deal.
Good deal.
You know, after a race like that, a nice cold beverage sounds just like it's hitting the spot. What does Mesquite Creek mean to you?
Mesquite Creek Outfitters, we had seen the one in Georgetown and we wanted to replicate that vibe and that family feeling here. It's a tap room. We rotate through all of our beers and wines, so you never have the same experience at Mesquite Creek.
Do you serve beers here, but you said wines and cocktails as well?
That is literally an award-winning michelada.
Okay.
This michelada was submitted in the Lone Star Beer Best of Texas Michelada Contest, and we were the winners.
I grew up on sour treats, so this is all just hitting the spot. It's taking me home. It's actually bringing back a memory, only that this one has alcohol in it. So.
prepared for you our beer flight. So the one closest to you is the Dale Shine. Crawford Bock. The next beer, it's the Pickett Porter. And then the final beer has been our most popular. It is the Pineapple Cider from Austin East Ciders.
I also love that it's just not beverages and cocktails. It's also a place that we can shop, and I'm loving all of the vibrant colors, and I see a couple items that are already attracting me already. There's been an expansion, I guess you can say, to Mesquite Creek, not only behind me, but above me.
Upstairs, unique to our establishment, is an Airbnb. So you can stay, play, enjoy downtown Del Rio in an almost 3,000 square foot apartment. Welcome to the apartment at Mesquite Creek.
Thank you so much.
So our first room is the living room.
Nice, wow. I love all the natural lighting.
This building was originally housed a pharmacy downstairs, and then all of the doctor's offices were upstairs. We're in the reception room, which is now the living room.
And I love the West Texas feel that you have in here as well. I love the decorations.
And these are all of the doctor's offices, which are now the bedrooms.
Nice, so how many does it sleep?
It sleeps 8. We have 5 bedrooms, 5 beds. We have a king bed, 2 queen beds, and 2 single beds.
Love it. I love that it is its own bedroom, but it also opens up to the other bedrooms as well.
The space has 2 separate restrooms for our guests as well.
Oh my gosh, so much room for all the activities.
This, again, when you convert a doctor's office into a restroom, it ends up being this large. I want to show you the master bedroom.
Ooh, oh my goodness. This is, like, again, another great space that I would love to wake up on that bed.
It's the perfect place to just have some R&R before a big day.
Oh yeah, and seriously, the natural lighting in pretty much every room is just totally key, and I can see when you're having your bridal pictures, this is the room.
This is the room to do
Oh
it.
my goodness, yes, I'm here for it. Dun, 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 and here's the kitchen.
Final stop is the kitchen. I did have one Airbnb guest review it as the best stock kitchen she had ever stayed at.
I mean, it is really, really beautiful looking, and I love that you just like keep some of that like historic kind of vibe to it. I guess, is that a way to say it?
This is the heart of our city. It's one of the oldest buildings still standing from the late 1800s, and I just feel so blessed to be the gatekeeper of it. I'm so proud to be back home and doing something that everybody can champion and get behind.
100%, we are totally behind. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We are just getting started here on YOLO Texas. Coming up next, we explore downtown Cibolo and see what Cibolo's summer nights is all about.
We're a very new town, even though we're founded back in 1883, they say. Our growth has been very new, and there's been a lot of growth, not just in our downtown, but on the I-10 corridor, on the 35 corridor. And we're just very happy with the quality of life that we've been able to provide, you know, from the housing to the businesses, and it just all reflects on the quality of the citizens that we have here.
We're actually here for the Cibolo Summer Nights.
Oh, man.
So please let us know what is all to be expected for tonight's events.
It's just a kid party is all it is, right? So we've identified with our growth, we have a very young population, young families.
Okay.
And, you know, we've identified a need to get our kids, get them out, get them active, get them away from the video games, get them engaged. And so what we're featuring tonight is a live fishing tournament. The kids, there's some kids that are seasoned vets and there's some that are never fished before, and they get to all come out, you know, level playing field and have a good time. We have a very large military population here. Actually, for the suburbs, we have the highest percentage, and one of the things that we do is we give a challenge coin. So with that, I'm going to give you the City of Cibolo coin.
Oh my goodness!
And you gotta shake it the right way though. You gotta do this number, flip it upside down, and what it signifies is it's challenging you to do something good. And so keep that with you, because if I see you at a drinking establishment and you don't have it with you, you're gonna owe me a drink. So I just want to forewarn you.
Okay, and we are here. We cannot just talk about being in town, and we're sitting at an establishment tonight So where are we right now?
We're at Ernie's.
Okay, is this the happening spot to be?
Well, you know, when I grew up, this used to be the feed store. So you're going to have to talk to Austin, the current owner. But
Sounds good.
yeah, Ernie's is the place to be. You know, we have several places here on Main Street. You know, Old Main, 1908, Noble Lounge. But Ernie's has very deep history here.
My family was one of the founding families of the city way back in the day.
Awesome.
And they used to own a bunch of property down here. They used to own the church around the corner and Hartman's Barbecue as well. And then this property as well. Yeah, so we've been able to, you know, obviously sell it off into other business owners that are now thriving businesses. And at least on my side and where Ernie's Patio Bar sits, my great-grandfather started out with a grocery store.
Oh, wow.
And so yeah, obviously then like HEBs and stuff come about and he adjusted into a feed store. So we started selling like agricultural feeds. There was big like corn Milos out here and it was completely different than what it is now.
I know, I can only imagine.
It's crazy. There's pictures inside of all of it and that just goes into our motto, which is made by history and cheers to the future. So it's like, boom, cheers to the future. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
1, 2, 3. Whoa! That guy's hungry. Yeah! My hair got in the water. You won! Awesome! So still nice! So still nice! 6 years we've been filming YOLO Texas. We have never had a family dinner like this big old spread like this with the family gathered around. I feel like I'm part of the family.
Well, this is how it is with us all the time. You know, honestly, this is how it is. We are big family orientated. Too much.
Oh, hi, buddy. What's your name?
His name is
Oh,
Ryder.
you brought some snacks.
They're growing up here. They're here every day. I pick them up from daycare every day.
Nice.
People are really getting to know them. They're, you know, that's how it's been. This one, I mean, we have pictures in our napkin holders. You have him right there. Look at him. They've grown up in this pizza place since they were infants.
Yeah.
I used to sleep on the flour that we have back there. I
Did
used
you
to sleep
really?
on top of the flour.
He was here constantly. All the cousins, all my grandchildren, they're all growing up together. And
Yeah.
It's a good thing, and that's how, you know, that's what makes me rich, you know.
So this is our shrimp fettuccine. It's actually our Saturday special. I was actually addicted to this when I was younger. I would always just get the fettuccine.
So it's not just pizza that you serve up?
No, we have a full Italian menu.
Oh yes, this is our peanut butter and jelly pizza.
What? This is fresh out of the oven. I like that.
What do you think about that?
So good. Why have I never thought of that before?
It has to be grape jelly.
From everyone that I've talked to about Cibolo, y'all's name actually comes up quite often because y'all are one of the longest businesses that are still standing to this day. So enlighten me with your story and why you brought this pizzeria to Cibolo, Texas.
I was downtown San Antonio also. I had a place called Bambino's. Honestly, I needed something a little bit different.
Right.
You know, I'm so happy that we did make this move to Cibolo because this is our home now.
Yeah.
You know, we are from San Antonio, but you know, this is what I call my home.
Stick around, our trip to Shiner, Texas is next on YOLO Texas.
Welcome to Shiner. We're glad you guys are here.
I've personally taken a trip to Shiner, of course for the brewery, and I love it. But for someone who hasn't been here, what's Shiner all about?
Well, Shiner is a great community and a great place to be. We appreciate the folks that come out for the brewery, but today we wanted to give an opportunity to show some other parts of our beautiful city. We're at Green Dixon Park here, which was established in 1964, unless the sign says something different than when you come in. It's over 160 acres. There's softball fields here, there's tennis here, You can also fish in our creek that runs right behind me. Of course, you wouldn't know it now, but in just a week or so, we're going to have the entire park that's going to be full with our annual Shiner Half Moon Holidays event is coming up, which is going to be held on Friday, June 30th and Saturday, July 1st. It's a really community event. We have a lot of local and nonprofit organizations from our area that come and participate in this event. In addition, we have a number of vendors, food, arts and crafts, lots of live music. Not to mention, we're also doing a cook-off this year and a lot of other surprises for you down here at the park.
I can't wait to experience that. But I know you have a little sneak peek for me, right? A little preview?
We do. You know, I mentioned live music. We've got, I need to show you something here.
Okay, well, let's check it out.
Do you remember that surprise I was telling you about earlier?
Yeah, I do.
Well, here they are, the Shiner Hobo Band.
Egon, I've never seen a band like this. What's the Shiner Hobo Band all about?
Probably never another band like it. And the neat thing about the Shiner Hobo Band is it began after World War I in the early 1900s when it came together. They're touring all over the world because to us, Shiner means the world.
Oh, I love that. It doesn't hurt that they have this beautiful backdrop too. This gazebo is beautiful.
Very historic gazebo. We're here at Wellhausen Park. It's one of our city parks here in downtown where people can come out and play.
Mr. Walters started this museum in 1927 with 3 rooms. The natural history room, his weapons room, and this main room right here. Since then, we've grown exponentially because we have 5 rooms down here to show you, 5 rooms upstairs to show you. We have an implement shed in the back, the implement shed new addition. We have a general store, which is a separate building, the old city jail, the herder house, and the herder cistern house, and it's all to be viewed.
Well, I'm so excited to do some exploring here at the Edwin Walters Museum. Can we look around?
We sure can.
All right,
after
let's
you. This is a model of the city of Shiner back in 1900, and it is historically correct according to the photographs of the downtown area.
So check this out. This is the original sign from Old City Jail.
We have an egg collection that won first place at the 1923 State Fair.
Oh, here's the egg collection that Duff was talking about. Check it out. You've got eggs from the huge emu egg to tiny turtle eggs, and that's here in Shiner.
Hello. Hey, sailor.
We're heading to Desert Door Distillery to try a new drink next on YOLO Texas.
When you think about what imbibing is, it's about that transportive experience. When you're drinking really, really fine spirits, it's supposed to elevate that state of mind and connect you. And specifically in this case, you are opening a door metaphorically to Texas. And if you want to go deeper on that journey, you're going to open the door to a 10,000-year-old history lesson. This little project known as Desert Door.
Little.
Yeah, no, it's still our little baby, but it was conceived in the classroom at the University of Texas McCombs School of Business.
Yeah.
And so as I was looking to transition out of the military, and I was looking to segue out of aviation and go into parlay those skills into something else. And what I didn't foresee was meeting 2 like-minded military members and taking this elective class called New Venture Creation. And what would become Desert Door was our class project.
That's so cool. I'm gonna ask you my very burning question that I'm like dying to know. All right, Desert Door, where did you get the name?
We knew as 5th generation, 6th generation Texans, we knew that we wanted to capture the essence of the Sotol. And we got connected with a design firm here locally. We sat in their design studio and we passed around a bottle of Mexican Sotol We did a branding exercise. The designers go, we understand. They were back to us in a few days, and all three of us immediately gravitated to Desert Door. We felt a lot of pressure that Sotol was going to be an up-and-coming thing. And at that time, very few people knew what Sotol was. So it's much more flavorful than a tequila. It's softer, more gentle than a mezcal.
Do you drink it straight, neat? How do you do it?
It stands on its own, but I love a great cocktail. Why don't we go over there and actually sample it? This is our Desert Door Original Sotol. This is the foundation of everything that we do. So this is 80 proof, clear spirit.
Lovely, looks beautiful.
So you're gonna get all those bright grassy notes. You're gonna get some eucalyptus, some mint, maybe some vanilla. On the finish, a slight sweet, creamy, earthy finish.
Okay.
And it's just super clean and smooth.
All right.
Salute.
Cheers.
It's delicious. I could drink this just like this.
We've got to talk about your location here in the distillery. Like, it's great. It's beautiful.
Well, thank you very much. I did it all my, no, it's no. We've had just a great team of folks, very talented people, visionaries with just a great eye and a great aesthetic. And it was all of their contributions that helped us create what we're hoping is like a transportive place, right? You know, like when you come sitting here, you were sitting in Southwest Texas for just and we're only 20 miles from downtown Austin.
I feel like we're like
interlingua.
I feel like we're out there.
Yeah, and you don't have to drive, 9 hours to get there. You can just come out to Desert Door and get some great cocktails.